A German grocery store chain is buying all the Winn-Dixie stores in America, including the one in Golden Springs.
Sunny, hot, and dry. That is the forecast for the foreseeable future across East Alabama. We'll have the details coming up.
There's some preseason high school football happening tonight and tomorrow night. We'll tell you about it coming up in sports. EAN Local News starts now.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by WM Grocery, located in Heflin, Wadowee, Roanoke, and in Piedmont.
Good evening, and thank you for watching East Alabama Now Local News for Thursday, August 17th, 2023. I'm Katie Edwards.
And I'm Mike Stedham.
The discount grocery store chain Aldi has announced plans to buy the Winn-Dixie and Harvey's supermarket chains from Florida-based Southeastern Grocers. That will expand the German-based Aldi's holdings by about 400 stores across Alabama, Florida, Georgia, Louisiana, and Mississippi. Aldi opened its first store in the Southeast in the mid-1990s and since has invested $2.5 billion in the region. Aldi officials say they will convert some of the stores they're buying into Aldi's, while others will continue to operate as Winn-Dixie and Harvey supermarket stores. There are 2 Aldi's in Calhoun County, one in Oxford and one in Anniston, and one Winn-Dixie store in Golden Springs. Officials have not said what will be done with the local Winn-Dixie.
Pleasant Valley High School was put on a brief lockdown Wednesday afternoon after a police chase ended in the school property and a suspect was arrested near the gym by the school's resource officer. Officials say 41-year-old Jason Corey Cottrell was charged with attempting to elude arrest and reckless driving after leading deputies in a car chase that started about 2 o'clock Wednesday afternoon. Cottrell hit a utility pole near the school and ran toward the gym, where he was caught by SRO Deputy Seth Kirk. School officials responded by thanking Deputy Kirk for his quick response on its school sign. Cottrell was then taken to the Calhoun County Jail, and his bond was set at $9,000.
When we come back, we'll tell you about a fun contest being held this weekend to raise money for a good cause.
Since 1993, WM Grocery has been a major part of our local community. WM offers the very best in fresh produce and an outstanding meat department. WM also has many local products not found anywhere else and fresh sushi every day. If you need an event catered, come see Mrs. K at any WM store. Curbside pickup is also available for your online grocery orders. Be sure to download the WM app for all the deals of the week and shopper rewards. Go check them out today at any of their locations.
We take pride in our community and appreciate your business.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Oxford Lumber. Come visit any of our locations in Oxford, Jacksonville, Talladega, and Roanoke.
A lip sync battle pitting several local teams of local competitors will take place Saturday night. It's all in good fun, and all of the money raised will go to support the ARC of Calhoun and Cleburne counties. ARC Executive Director Patty Teller has the details.
The Lip Sync Battle 2023 will be at the JSU McClellan Theater. It begins at 7 p.m. and it's $5 to get in for admission unless you are 12 or under or 65 or older, and then it's $3. But everybody needs to bring a little extra cash in the form of dollar bills or $5 bills or $10 bills, whatever you want to donate, so that you can vote on the acts as well.
Teller says the audience can expect a lot of laughs as each team presents 2 routines that they've worked out to popular songs.
The lip sync is kind of a mashup between TikTok and American Idol. And if you've seen the syndicated lip sync battle, it's kind of like that except no celebrities. And what they'll be doing is they'll be doing an act, a lip sync act that they have picked to their favorite songs. A routine, or we have a couple that are going to stand there and be other performers and sing, to lip sync, and then we have an intermission, and the audience gets to vote on the first act, again with the dollar bill. Each vote is $1, and then we have a second act. and the audience gets to vote at the end. And at the end, the contestants have a chance to win one of 3 prizes, and that's the judge's favorite, the audience favorite, or what we call Put Your Money Where Your Mouth Is award, in which they've been raising money for the ARC, and whoever raises the most gets the extra award.
Tiller says the lip sync battle is the ARC's biggest public fundraiser each year. The ARC's mission is to serve individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities through support, education, advocacy, and public awareness so they can reach their chosen goals.
When we come back, we'll tell you about a couple of opportunities coming up for people in East Alabama to get some free medical services.
For over 60 years, Oxford Lumber has been servicing our area, and our customer service has always been our main focus. Our customer service is what sets us apart from anyone else. From the moment you enter, our highly trained staff will treat you like family.
To enthusiastically provide total customer satisfaction within a positive and self-fulfilling employee relations environment. Visit us at any of our 4 locations or at oxfordlumber.com.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Waldrop Manufacturing, metal buildings made right here in Calhoun County.
All 3 Walmarts in East Alabama will be participating in Walmart Wellness Day on Saturday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. This community event provides free health screenings, free and low-cost immunizations, and the opportunity to talk with a local Walmart pharmacist. Since 2014, Walmart pharmacies have provided more than 5 million health screenings and 225,000 immunizations to customers across the country. During the event, affordable immunizations like flu, HPV, tetanus, hepatitis, and more will be available. Customers can also participate in free health screenings for cholesterol, blood glucose, blood pressure, and more. Insurance is not required to receive a COVID-19 vaccination, which is available at no cost, and other vaccines are covered under most major insurance plans.
Meanwhile, the Oxford Health System's paramedics, along with East Alabama Regional Planning and Development Commission and the Alabama Cares Program, will be hosting another of their Community Health Series programs next Tuesday. This free event begins Tuesday at 1 p.m. at the Oxford Civic Center. This month's theme is Emergency Preparedness. Guest speaker will be Tyrone Davis, the emergency manager from the Calhoun County Emergency Management Agency.
Well, Mike, we had a little break in the heat today. It was so nice.
It was very nice, but breaks are only breaks for a little while.
That's why they call it a break, right?
That's why they call it a break. Let's check in with John Holder in the EAN Weather Center to find out how long this break is going to last.
Well, Mike and Katie, we've had some cool mornings across East Alabama and some pleasant afternoons, but that is about to come to an end beginning tomorrow afternoon. We'll have the complete forecast details for the weekend coming up next.
Well, my name is Mike Craven, and we recently purchased an open carport, metal carport from a Waldrop manufacturer. I have an extra car. We have a very small home, very small driveway, and I needed somewhere just to park another vehicle, just out of the weather. And I had been told by 2 or 3 friends that knew we had recently remodeled a home that Waldrops were the people that you need to go talk to. I was in that area one day and I thought, hey, I'll just stop in, and I did without calling, and greeted warmly, well taken care of. It was just, really the whole process was just good from day one.
Temperatures today across East Alabama, a little bit warmer than they were yesterday, but still all in all a pleasant afternoon. 88 for the high today, still below average for this time of year. And look at this, folks. The low this morning, 62. Look at our record low, 62 degrees. That happened 3 times in the past on this date, the most recent being in 2011. So officially at the Anniston Airport this morning, we tied an all-time record low temperature. Very pleasant out and about this morning. Sunrise time, 6:08 tomorrow morning, and the sun setting tonight now before 7:30 at 7:29. Weather on your street for your Thursday night. Shamrock Avenue out in Weaver. Crystal clear skies tonight. We'll be close to another record low here in Calhoun and Cleburne counties. 63 for the low tonight. Some locations may be cooler than that early tomorrow morning. On your Friday, we begin heating things up across East Alabama. Sunny, dry, and hot. We told you that's the forecast for the next several days. That's the forecast for tomorrow and beyond. 90 for the high once again tomorrow. No rain in the forecast out on Warrior Road in Ohatchee. Big jamboree coming up out there football-wise tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow night. A lot of teams will be coming to Ohatchee, Warrior Road right there behind the creek bank, and it's going to be sunny, dry, and hot all the way until the sun sets for that jamboree tomorrow evening out in Ohatchee. And as we look at the weekend across East Alabama, temperatures will continue to climb. If you're at Valley Place out in Golden Springs and all across East Alabama, get ready for mid-90s on Saturday and Sunday and into next week as well. And again, you don't see even clouds or rain at all. There is none of that, completely dry all the way through the weekend. 7-day forecast for East Alabama. Those temperatures, as we motioned to you yesterday, are going to continue to climb slowly every day. From 90 on Friday to 93 Saturday. Then look at these 95-degree temperatures coming on Sunday and Monday. And it gets even hotter, folks. We're talking 97 on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Those nighttime temperatures, forget low 60s. We're going to raise those up to the low 70s in about a week. And again, you see 0% chance of rain. As a matter of fact, the computer model data is showing us that we could be looking at no rain coming up for about 2 weeks. This is the temperatures for Friday across central and south Alabama, and you will see that the temperatures by tomorrow are already starting to climb. 96 in Demopolis, 97 in Selma, mid-90s all the way down to Troy and Eufaula, 90 here in Gadsden and Anniston, but those temperatures are coming in this direction. So as we move through the weekend, those 97 and 96 degree temperatures down in southwest Alabama, those will be coming to us here in northeast Alabama eventually, and they're going to stay for a while. Could be 2 weeks before we see any relief from the heat and the dry weather. Well, we mentioned high school football jamborees. Chase Robinson is on top of it. He has all the details right now in sports. Chase?
Thanks, John. 1 week from tonight, the high school football season will kick off for 2023, but starting tonight and tomorrow night, several East Alabama teams will be competing in jamboree games. Tonight, the Oxford Yellow Jackets are traveling up to Fort Payne to take on the Wildcats in a jamboree game. Also tonight at Coosa Christian, the Conquerors will be hosting Handley and Pell City. The three teams will play each other for 2 quarters each game. And on Friday night, the Ohatchee Indians will be hosting Spring Garden, Sandrock, White Plains, Ranburne, and Westbrook Christian. Those games will begin at 5:30 tomorrow night in Ohatchee. It's time for another high school football team preview as we are 7 days away from the season kicking off. Tonight we'll look at the White Plains Wildcats. The Wildcats will usher in a new era as Blake Jennings will lead the Wildcats in his first head coaching job. The White Plains team had a chance this summer to compete in some 7-on-7s and OTA, and Coach Jennings says that one thing he's taken away from this summer is they got a little better every day.
We got better every day. That's what we learned, because we went to FCA, we've done a couple other 7-on-7s and OTA, and it just felt like we got a little bit better each time, that we went out on the field. And that's all you can ask out of a coach and with these kids, get better every day, trying to understand what we're trying to do as a staff and the things we're trying to put in and the things we're trying to instill the kids, and they're getting there.
Yeah. Jennings was an assistant at Ohatchee for the last 12 years, spending 9 years as the defensive coordinator. Jennings talks about what the most important part of taking a new job has been this offseason.
Getting to know those kids, that's one of the biggest things is relationships, and we all know that, and teaching and coaching and everything else. You got to build the relationships with them, get to know who they are more than just an athlete, and show them you care about them a little bit more, and you just take off that way.
The Wildcats only have 2 seniors on the team this season, which is rare for a 4A school, but Coach Jennings sees the potential and knows that a lot of the younger guys are going to step up and be ready to play at a high level.
Dylan Barksdale and Dalton Luker. Dylan's going to play quarterback for us and some free safety, and then Dalton will play some, he'll play some guard and linebacker for us. And we've got some other guys that are stepping up. We've only got 2 seniors on this football team,
wow.
and Dylan's the only one that's played. The other one has never played, and we're glad Cooper came out, teeny, big kid. He's probably going to play some tight end for us. But that's the thing. We've got 2 seniors, and so you've got some young guys who are having to step into roles already that, at the end of the day, they probably shouldn't have to, but they're going to have to.
White Plains will open up their season week 0, August 25th at Ranburne. And that's it for sports. Let's send it back over to Katie and Mike.
Thank you for watching East Alabama Now Local News.
You can find us here every weekday evening around 6:30 or so, either on Facebook or on YouTube. Just go to our video feed and watch the news whenever it's convenient for you.
We'll see you back here Friday for your news on your schedule.